Let's roll it. Hey guys, so now it's time to start the car. Just a reminder, this is a 2 resonators exhaust configuration at this point. This is like version 4 or something. Oh, well, I've been trying to improve the sound and so on. You can watch my other videos where I deal with the issues of this exhaust. So in this part of the video you're going to hear what the exhaust sounds like. It's going to be like I said, it's going to be a cold start. The engine is cold. The weather is not super cold. It's about 70 degrees F, 20 degrees C outside. But the car has been sitting for a while, like a few weeks, and it's going to be a truly cold start, meaning that the engine is completely at the ambient temperature. Well, we're going to hear what it sounds like. Let's get to it. Let's roll. Let's start it up. Well, it was a lot of noise for sure. I don't think it changed. Well, what I'm trying to say is I don't think the cold start sounds any different from what it was before, even like from the start of this exhaust installation. Like with 2 resonators, the cold start is still, well, it's a straight through exhaust. Resonators should compensate for some of the they should compensate some frequencies, I guess, and that's what it sounds like when the engine is cold. It's warming up. I think it will become a bit quieter. Well, it should become significantly quieter when the engine warms up. Now we can see some condensation coming out. That is condensation. I hope it's not smoke. Well, who knows? No, I don't think it's I don't think it is smoke. Should I rev it up a little bit? Maybe just some? Well, I kind of like it, actually. So now the engine is coming up to the normal operating temperature. Well, not even close, but it's warming up, and the exhaust sound changes naturally. It's the engine is working in idling in a different mode, slightly different, since the temperature is going up. The coolant is warming up, the oil is warming up, the engine computer is changing the fuel and such ratios, fuel to air and so on. I'm not going to go into those details, but that's the normal idle. Like I said, the engine is still cold. It's going to, well, the oil temperature, I can tell you this, guys, when you have an oil temperature, it's really amusing, or kind of revealing, an eye-opener, I guess I should say, to learn how long it takes for the engine to really come to the proper operating temperature. Even if you have a coolant gauge that comes up to like 90 or so degrees C, 190 F, whatever, depending what part of the world you're in. In any case, it's really interesting to learn that it takes for a long time. It takes a while. It takes It does take a long time for the engine, at least for the oil, to come to the stable temperature, I guess, where it is warm and stable in its, well, hot, I guess, and it's not, as far as the distance, like normal driving, I saw like 50 miles almost, at least 40, which is, well, let's say like 50 kilometers, which is, I would say 30 to 50 miles, about 50 kilometers, something like that, and at least half an hour of driving. And that is, I'm talking about normal. Well, that's, what is it doing? And I'm not talking about like cold weather. I'm talking about like normal, not some, well, kind of 70 degrees F, about 20 C. It does take a while for the oil to come up to the proper operating temperature. The coolant becomes normal, I should say, much faster, but that's a little bit misleading because oil is important. Oil's temperature is important. Well, this is what the exhaust sounds like. Just to summarize what's happening here, I have two resonators added to this Turner Motorsports cat back exhaust, I guess that's what it's called. And at least the idle is more or less, it's quiet. It's got a bit of a rumble to it, and it's not obnoxiously loud. So I guess this should summarize this part of my struggle with the exhaust. We now know how this exhaust sounds like at the idle and some low revs from the outside, and I guess the next thing is to go for a test drive. And I've learned a few things. I just had a GoPro on the last drive, and I didn't have any extra microphones, didn't have anything on the outside, and someone is cutting the grass. In any case, the next thing that we're going to do, we're going to go for a test drive, and I will try to add a little bit more of sound capturing, a few more sound capturing devices, just to maybe trying to get, I guess I should try to get a better, I should try to capture the sound better. I guess that's the bottom line of what I'm trying to say.